Hey everyone, it's Sophia from My Great Challenger. Welcome to day 20. It is Tuesday, February 27th. It is 5 after 7. So I just got home and I just want to show you how the routines are working because this is all about routine, remember? This is all clean and nice. I just dumped my purse there and the magazine I was reading yesterday, I'm supposed to put it upstairs because I didn't even barely looked at it, you know. The kitchen is all done, but I quickly found out that this is all I got left for macaroni and cheese. So I have to come up with dinner before I do anything else. So when you're a working mom, you gotta pretty much come up with dinner real quick, especially when you come in late like I do, you know, 7 after 7. I have leftover beans from Scott's Burritos, so that's gonna get reheated. I'm going to do veggie burgers tonight. These are the Dr. Prager's. They're really easy to make. Just put them in the oven real quick. And I'm going to saute some green beans. So that I'm going to start this now because I still have some other things to do. I need to go and fold some laundry. Not that it's all that important, but I need to do my nails because I hate it when the nail polish chips. And I have to write my notes from work. I'm sorry, the dog is drinking over there. So we're still in zone 5, and you notice that I'm not showing my face, which really doesn't make any sense. It's just that I don't look particularly attractive today. I had a rough day, you guys. It was very busy. I had to go to the county jail today to see some people. And you know how they are. They make you wait, and you wait, and you wait. And you wait some more because the count wasn't clearing. And then you gotta wait for them to bring the inmates down. So anyway, it took a long time, and then I had to go to courts for some other patients, and I'm just like tired, and I still have to write my notes, and I still have to edit this video. So yeah, it's gonna be very busy. Anyway, so how you doing? Good. Okay, Willie got good grades today. What kind of grades did you get?
I got 2 100s and 2 Bs.
2 100s and 2 Bs. B pluses or Bs?
B minus and B plus.
Okay, not bad. Keep going. Right, so Edward is doing his homework upstairs.
Sure.
And I'm just going to start the beans, and then I have to go downstairs. I have to start a load of laundry. I have to fold laundry. And I think I'm going to call it a night. Wow, I really look tired. Anyway, so you'll find out real soon when you do the FlyLady and you're a working mom that there are going to be some days where you're just not going to do much, okay? And that's all right. We're not trying to see who can do the most in one evening. You're gonna have some days where you come home and you're lucky if you even have to make dinner. And you're gonna have some days when you come home where you have a ton of energy and you're gonna do the work of 3 days all together. Technically, you're supposed to do just 15 minutes a day. So that's what I'm gonna try to do today, is really just start one load, fold a load, or maybe 2 loads, because I still have stuff to fold downstairs. And that's gonna be it, because again, I got personal business I need to attend to. I got to schedule the bills for the month of March. I got to pay mortgage for March. I have to register for some classes to renew my license. There's a lot of stuff I got to do. So I want to keep the video short, is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so let me start the green beans. You've seen me do green beans before, so I'm not gonna do that again. It's the same recipe than always, you know, the green beans with the tomatoes and a little bit of cinnamon in it. Watch previous videos, it's in there. And so I will see you again. I'm watching the dog and see what he's doing. What are you doing? Nothing? Okay. So I will see you again when I'm downstairs. It's 7:25 and I have my beans cooking right now. I'm just going to leave them at a medium heat. I'll put them on 3. Okay, and I have to stir them here and there. The oven is running at 450. That's the beauty about these California veggie burgers. They cook basically under 10 minutes. So at around 10 to 8, I'll put them in there. By that time, the beans will be done. I'll have to heat up the beans, the other ones, in the microwave. And then whoever wants to finish this, probably Edward, will finish this, and then that can get washed. So I'm just gonna go downstairs and do my laundry. I just started a load. I have one in the dryer, and now I'm gonna go ahead and fold clothes. So I have a basket full here that's Willie's clothes, and this is Edward's. So I'm just gonna fold this. Yes, I know Edward is old enough to fold this stuff, but you know what? Right now he's doing homework. The kid is all in honor classes and advanced placement classes. He's got a ton of homework. Okay, quality, like college level. I'll give it to him. I'll fold his clothes. He has a lifetime of folding clothes ahead of him, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, there's better things to worry about. But anyway, so there's some people who just love doing the laundry. I personally hate it. I hate it. I hate everything about it. I hate putting in it. I hate putting it into the dryer. I hate folding it. I hate bringing it back upstairs. Laundry is not my thing. Okay, I'd rather cook. I'd rather clean. I'd rather do a whole bunch of other stuff. But folding laundry, no, not my thing. But it's gotta get done. So when you do the FlyLady or any other method, they recommend that you just do a load a day, particularly if you got kids. You know, because kids, they tell me if your kids do that, because sometimes it's ridiculous, right? Sometimes I look in their dirty laundry basket and I find clothes that are still folded. Do you know why? Because they pick a t-shirt and they're like, no, that's not the t-shirt I want for today. And what do? They put it into the laundry basket. They don't put it back on the shelf. I don't know why. Maybe it's a boy thing. I'm not sure why they do that, but my kids do that. Okay, both of them. So there's a lot of things in this household that needs to change, and we're gonna change them one at a time. All right. A lot of you tell me, Sophia, I don't know how you do it all. I get so overwhelmed. Hey, I get overwhelmed too, you know. Everybody gets overwhelmed. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's got it all together. There's always an area of your life that you can improve, okay? So quilters have this saying, which is really helpful if you ask me. I changed the camera a little bit because I ran out of space on the card. Just in case you're wondering why the angle is different. Okay, so I had to erase a bunch of stuff. So anyway, quilters will tell you when you have a mistake on your quilt, leave it, because there's only one thing in this world that is perfect. A maker, that's it. Everything else is progress, is a work in progress. Everything else is something that you can improve. And as long as you thrive for improvement in your life, you are always going to be on the right path. So do not be overwhelmed. Don't give up. Don't say this is too hard, this is not for me. Everything is for you. You just got to take your time, okay? Especially if you want it. And I say that all the time, whether I say it to my patients or I say it to you guys, okay? When you want to change and you want to change something, you got to want it more than anything else you have ever wanted. And that's the only way to get it to move in the right direction. If you just do it because I think that's what I should be doing, or I'm told this is what I should be doing or ought to be doing, guess what's going to happen? There's a rebel in you, and the rebel is going to quickly find a way to steer you away from the task. You're going to find all sorts of reasons and excuses as to why you're not going to do it. Okay, so you gotta want to do it. That's number one. That's my little piece of advice in that 28-day series, which, by the way, now that I think of it, I don't think I'm going to manage 28 days because I got to do the laundry room, okay? We got to work on stuff. I said in March I was going to go back next door and do the floor, so that's what I'm going to do. But I'll film probably up to Thursday. So there's another 4 videos, I guess. Okay. Don't be overwhelmed. And you got to want it more than anything else you've ever wanted. As long as you're making progress in the right direction, That's all that matters, right? Say for instance, oh Angela, this is for you. Angela was asking for advice on what is it that she can do for that little hot spot she has in her kitchen. I ran out of space again. Okay, where was I? Angela. Yes, Angela yesterday posted a video, and she was talking about that hot spot she has in her kitchen that she just can't seem to be able to manage. And you know what? I tell you what, work with it. The goal is not to eliminate it. Maybe you don't need to eliminate it. Maybe you need to embrace it. Listen, if this spot has worked for you, just make it more convenient. Like there's areas in my kitchen, for instance, the counter, right, where I put my purse on and I have my laptop. This area, no matter what I do, is always going to be messy. And you know what? I have to live with it. I have to learn that if it's worked for me because this is what I do, then just make it more functional. So my advice to you, instead of beating yourself up that you can't get that corner straightened up, why don't you make the corner more functional? Like add basket. Maybe you want his basket and your basket, and when you come home you put your stuff in there, including your keys, so they don't hang from the cabinet like you had on video yesterday. You see what I mean? So you got to work with what you have. Not everything needs to be changed in your life, guys. We're not trying to completely redo ourselves. I mean, you are who you are. And a lot of people are going to say, well, this is what I do and this is what you should do. Well, no, because you're not me and I'm not you, and we work different ways. We process things differently. I don't know if I'm making sense, right? I'm just giving you, why am I folding this? This is something that goes on a hanger. Anyway, I'm just trying to encourage you to continue doing what you're doing. If you're working on challenges like I am in your house, at some point you're gonna end up finding that no matter what you do, something just doesn't move or doesn't move in the direction you want it to move. Well, guess what? Accept it. Work with it, you know? Do I love having, I don't know where this come from. It says Edward A4. I have never seen this before. I think that's his saxophone section. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I give you a for instance, right? I always wanted to have an eating kitchen. But I can't. I got crates for the dogs. Do I want the dogs in the dining room? No. Do I want the dogs in the living room? No. Do I want the dogs in the basement? No. Why would I want to have dogs and then I end up putting the crates in the basement? Like, that's defeat the purpose of having pets. Like, this is not a dungeon. This is not where you hide your pets. The pets are part of the family. So as long as I have dogs, my dogs are going to be in the crates and the crates are going to be in the kitchen because it's easier to clean up when there's a mess. It's tile, right? And when they stink, they don't stink the area where we live. They stink up the kitchen. So it makes sense for us, and we're not the only ones that have dogs in the kitchen. So somebody wants to go out. You hearing bark upstairs? All right. What I'm trying to tell you here is that there's going to be things in your house that are not necessarily the best, but they are what works for you, right? So just accept it and make it work. That's all I have to say. That was my little bit of wisdom. Don't stop beating yourself up that things in your house are not working the way you want them to work, or you cannot figure out a way to improve them or make them better. Maybe there's no room for improvement. Like, as far as I'm concerned, for my dogs and the crates being in the kitchen, there's no room for improvement. I have dogs. They live in the kitchen. That's the end of the story. You know, that's that. It is what it is. Okay, I'm almost done. What time is it? Yeah, I'm doing the Fitbit again. It's 7:42. I have 8 minutes before I put those burgers in the oven. And I folded an entire load, so it's not a complete disaster tonight. I managed to be productive a little bit. I'm done with this. Let me go upstairs. I ended up chit-chatting way too much, but the kids have their clothes folded, so now their job is going to each take one basket because they do put their clothes away. All right, and I'm gonna send them downstairs. They're gonna do that. They're gonna take their clothes and bring them upstairs and bring me back the empty baskets, and I'm gonna go and finish dinner. Right, so it's almost 10 to 8. I'm trying to have you see inside, but what you can see is the dog. Yes, hello. I know. Maybe if I was... Yeah, here you go. All right, so those are in, and we're gonna put them for 7 minutes, and my beans are done. Are you trying to grab a cookie at the same time that you're taking your laundry upstairs?
And texting.
And texting at the same time. You
See?
are my son. There is absolutely no doubt about that.
Yep.
Hey, how you doing with your grades?
Good.
Okay.
Just trying to get into honors classes because the recommendations are coming in soon.
Okay. So I'm getting recommendations for your AP and your honor classes.
Yep.
Okay.
The plan is to boost my English and Algebra 2 grades by then.
Okay. Bye.
Okay.
So yesterday when I served the burgers, I didn't serve them on buns. By the way, I forgot to tell you that. So tonight the veggie burgers will be on buns, and that will be the starch, right? With the beans and the 2 types of beans, and then the little bit left over of macaroni and cheese. I'm feeding the kids in 10 minutes. I don't know if that made any kind of sense. I rambled and yapped. Some of you love it when I yap, so there you go. You got served today. I yapped plenty. I am done. I'm not doing anything in zone 5 because I just don't. Yes, Le Chiffre, I'm coming. I just don't have time, okay? I gotta feed the kids, and I got paperwork I need to do. I really have to do some stuff on the computer. Other than editing this video, I got some stuff to do. So I will see you tomorrow. I'm keeping this short. Yes, Electra, I gotta get the dogs out in the yard. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget to check out everybody else's videos. The playlist is up here. And subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe right here in the corner. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.